Someone want to go make a compilation of all the times I've said in video games that stun mechanics are never fun and have no place in video games, period? God, why is it so incredibly difficult for game developers to make a game that doesn't have stun mechanics? They're never good. Literally never. There's never been a time in my life where I've been playing a video game and a stun mechanic has been used and I haven't been like, man, that blows. Literally never. Well, here we are again. Yeah, this fight sucks. This could have been so cool, but they made it awful by making it a 1v1. I don't understand what about this Warriors game would ever make Koei Tecmo think, like, oh yeah, 1v1 version. That'll be, the way that we've set up the gameplay and the way we've designed the game, you know what'll be really fun for the players? Just one enemy against one enemy. That's not what Warriors games are about. Warriors games are about giant bosses and having, like, big attacks to hit them with, and them having, like, giant weak points to hit, or fighting tons of enemies at once. This is neither of these two things. Please just get out of here, my word. I know I have another fire thing to use over there, but I'm basically just saving it because why not? Hey. Fire. What you doing there, bud? Nope. Can you stop dodging so much? Oh, hey, Heat Rise. Go away. God, you just have so much HP, dude. It is pretty annoying. I wonder why they thought it would make a good fight. Hey, check it out. I got more. Spinning. Stop dodging so much. Just wasting my time at this point. It's really annoying that if this guy suddenly, if I like miss a dodge, then he could potentially stun lock me, and then I just lose, by the way. Because you know what that does? It means I have to play insanely safe, which means I have to play insanely slow, which is really boring. Like, slow gameplay is not fun in Warriors-style games. In my opinion. The way I see it, Warriors games should almost always be focused around, like, fast, fluid gameplay. Instead, against this guy, because his moves can potentially stun me, and then he can do, like, 300 damage in one combo, like he almost did right there, it makes it where instead I have to play the game in the most boring way possible. And it makes it incredibly slow and just not fun. Yeah, this is a bad boss fight. Don't at me. Cool concept, horrible execution. You could essentially call this the Dragon Ball GT of Persona 5, really. Also, he gets like 1 billion times more dodges than I've seen in this entire... He's gotten the dodge mechanic to proc, like the luck-based dodge mechanic to proc in this fight more than I've seen in my entire playthrough, which is wild. How is that not a break? Oh, don't have enough SP.
This one.
I just want one more while he's still burning. Ariel. He's still, oh, do I have enough for one more? Yep. Thank you. Well, if I can get to a showtime plus one more break, ought to do it. Theoretically, if he doesn't insta-kill me at the very end again. Which is entirely plausible, because it's happened twice, I feel like. Gotta be at full health at all times, otherwise you could insta-die and have to restart. That's really fun. Please, just stop. As always with Persona, even if something lame is going on, at least the music's good. It always has that going for it. Please die. Thank you. That wasn't fun.
I have no idea I made it so bad for you, Akane. I'm so sorry. I won't run from the truth anymore. Please, come back to me.
We ain't losing to no phonies.
We didn't even get to see any of the other Phantom Thieves do any kind of fight or anything, not even a cutscene of them beating their clones. That is such a wasted opportunity. Now I'm especially mad, because that was such an awesome idea to have, like, the Phantom Thieves fight clones of themselves, and then you just boiled it down to annoying, repetitive gameplay of Joker versus a Joker who dodges constantly and can stun and insta-kill you. That's such a waste. That's such an awful waste.
They may have appeared like us on the surface, but in the end, they were pale imitations. They never stood a chance.
Not against the real thing.
No way. How could this happen? How could my Phantom Thieves lose? Does that mean you're the real ones?
You created the ones that you had. How could you think that they weren't fake? That's right.
So you're the actual Joker?
I want to make it clear before we go any further, I'm taken, and anything she says, FBI, if you're listening, I don't agree with.
You betcha. Can't mimic authenticity. Please trust us, Akane-chan, and your father too.
None of us would ever give in to injustice. And no matter what, we never stray from our chosen path. But you...
To be honest, Akane,
I hate to break up the emotional moment happening right now, but I have to ask, what were Sophie and Wolf doing during that fight? Like, what were they up to? What was going on with them?
you were right. I'm probably the worst dad out there.
Shido laughs in the distance in whatever jail cell he's in.
I couldn't avenge Aoi, nor could I carry out my duties as an officer. Hell, I couldn't even talk to you face to face. I was afraid to lose you, and so I turned my back on justice and buried the thought of vengeance for Aoi. All this time, I've been fooling myself, thinking one day I'd get my chance, but I couldn't have been more wrong. So I want to set things right. I swear that I'll bring those criminals to justice for what they've done to you too. And Akane, I need your courage to do it.
Really? Are you really going after him?
Yes. Consider it a promise to your mother.
Then, if it's a promise, I will never, ever forgive you if you break it.
Someone didn't see the end of The Amazing Spider-Man.
Don't worry. I never will, Akane.
I believe you. I always have.
I feel like if you always believed him, we shouldn't have had to go through this conflict.
Dad.
Akane! Stay with me, Akane!
Dude, it's just a shadow.
I've always been so scared of losing what's precious to me.
You looked better with the hat, not gonna lie.
After Mom passed away, you changed. You used to be so cool. Then suddenly, you didn't even want to look me in the eye.
I hope that somehow, some way, Zen-kichi gets a combo where he just stabs the shadow with the pointy end of his hat.
You were never home either. Like you didn't want to see me. I hated that.
Akane.
But it's okay now. I can tell. You want to be the dad I used to know.
What is this? What's happening?
I'm really sorry, Dad. And... thanks.
This has to be some kind of joke. It has to be.
Hey, do any of you scumbags standing in the background want to inform him that this is okay, that her shadow is vanishing? It means her heart is back to normal? Not? You're just gonna let him freak out and think his daughter is dying? Okay, cool. Whatever. Good to know that everyone in the Phantom Thief is a literal piece of trash.
Akane!
Calm down, Wolf. This is how it always happens.
Yeah, we had to wait until you nearly had an emotional breakdown to inform you of the fact that it's okay.
Akane-chan, or should I say Akane-chan's shadow, went back to her former self. That's a sure sign the real Akane will go back to normal too. So cheer up, Wolf.
You guys couldn't have mentioned that sooner?
Zen-kichi, I hope that despite joining the Phantom Thieves, you managed to retain your brain cells. Like, almost everyone who's ever joined, I think Akechi is the only one, because he was only kind of like half joined, half not. He's like the only one that ever was able to keep his own brain cells upon joining. I hope that you follow in his footsteps.
That display of emotion as you cried your heart out. It was touching, to say the least.
That is such a dick move from all of you!
It made me cry a little too.
You were astounding.
I wasn't doing it for the compliments.
Gotta say, you're one hell of a dad.
Very admirable, Wolf.
And that's putting it mildly. He did everything he could to protect Akane-chan, even risking his own life.
Would you cut it out? I'm nowhere near that competent.
Are you blushing? All jokes aside, there's no need to hold back anymore, Wolf. Together we can strike down any evil, all of us working as one.
Never thought a thief could teach me a thing or two. But you know what? I made Akane a promise. To arrest Konoe and Owada. And bring this case to an end.
Is your hat, like, connected? Like, are those metal dots in your, those, like, little metal screws or whatever in your hat, are they connected to the collar? Is that how your hat, like, never falls off?
Damn right!
Not to backtrack, but what's going on with Akane in the real world?
Actually, we came here because we heard she was kidnapped.
Maybe she was never kidnapped to begin with. Might be good to check if she's at home.
You dumb idiots didn't even try and check her house! I hate how stupid you all are!
Sounds like a plan. We're done here.
Bond! Bond! Oh yeah, there she is.
Akane. Oh, you've become so much like your mother. You grew up, maybe even a little too fast.
Did your wife also have Phantom Thieves merch and posters covering your bedroom walls?
I was so desperate to protect you that I became blind to just about everything else. I failed you as a father, but I'm done running away. Konoe's going to pay for using you, and Owada's going down with him. He's going to answer for taking Aoi from us. I won't lose sight of justice ever again.
Dad?
Akane! Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere or anything, are you?
I'm okay.
Oh. Good.
When did I fall asleep?
Oh, that's right. You wouldn't remember.
Remember what?
How should I explain this? All right, we'll take it nice and slow. There's a lot to talk about.
Your dad's a phantom thief, kid.
Will you hear me out, Akane?
Please give me a save opportunity.
I'm really glad Akane-chan is okay.
Really hope they let me save in a second.
Well, I'm with you there. This time was a little too close.
But why did Akane-chan become a monarch? It sounded like Akane-chan kinda had her own agenda. Is that what makes you a monarch, though?
Well, one thing's for certain. Akane was made into a monarch to capture us. If I had to guess, Konoe's the one who set this up. Although I'm not sure if he was acting on Owada's orders or just on his own.
Do you think Konoe made Alice and Natsume into monarchs too?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But it probably wasn't for the same reason he made Akane into one. That part remains a mystery. Playing with other people's hearts like that. He won't get away with this.
Yeah, just you wait, you goat-chin mother...
Is it gone? Oh, looks like they haven't found this place just yet.
We're stuck here unless we do something.
Incoming phone call from Asai Nijima.
Oh, let's go! Is she finally ready to go on a dinner date with me?
What? From Sis?
Kind of weird that she called me instead of Makoto. I think that means we're in there, chat.
Hello? It's been some time. Do you remember me? It's Sai Nijima.
Oh, I could never forget you. As if I'd ever forget you.
Thanks. Sounds like you've stuck your nose into something big again. Is everyone else with you? Could you put me on speaker? It's good to hear you're all okay.
Sis, thank you. I knew you'd come through for us.
You owe me big for this one. My help doesn't come cheap, you know.
For real, you really saved our asses. We would have been totally boned if you hadn't got Gramps out.
Gorgeous and professional. That's a recipe for a femme fatale super lawyer if I've ever seen one.
Flattery won't get you anywhere, just so you're aware. Plus, I can't take all the credit. Anyway, I have some good news. The arrest warrant for the Phantom Thieves has been voided. That should keep the police off your backs for the time being.
How did that happen?
The arrest warrant didn't have a judge's seal. What's more, the evidence submitted was fake. It seems like someone wanted you all arrested, and they didn't care what for so long as it was done. Not only that, but it turns out the Public Security Bureau had a hand in Inspector Hasagawa's unlawful investigation. The prefectural police are scrambling to cover this up right now. They can't afford to be out looking for you. I'll contact you if anything happens. In the meantime, just focus on getting out of your current predicament, okay?
Thank you.
You can thank me once this case is closed.
Sis, thank you so much.
Did you not hear what she just said, Makoto?
Stay safe, Makoto. Alright, I have business to take care of. I'm looking forward to hearing from you again.
How encouraging. To know there are others out there who support us.
We'll need to do all we can to succeed, for their sakes too.
Now we just gotta come up with a plan. What should we do?
If Konoe is responsible for changing everyone's hearts, then it's likely this case will be resolved once we change his heart.
Yeah, and we'll clear our names too.
Right. We won't be suspects in the director's murder anymore either.
But we still don't have the keyword for Konoe's jail.
Is it possible that Konoe doesn't even have a jail? If he controls the monarchs, then what if he would just be doing it? He would be controlling people through other monarchs. That's what I would do if I was Konoe, if that was a possibility. I'm sure he will end up having a jail, though.
He seems to be more aware of our activities than we expected. I doubt we'll be able to carry out Zen-kichi's plan at this point.
And that's not all. If he knows about us, then he probably knows to keep his keywords safe as well. Safe to assume he won't just carelessly let it slip out. Not while his heart's liable to be changed.
Up shit creek without a paddle. Now what?
We just need someone who can get Konoe's keyword without raising suspicion. Is that right?
Do you know of such a person?
What about Kuon Ichinose?
Of course. Ichinose-san's the one who developed Emma, and she's had contact with Konoe, thanks to the lecture at the university.
Ichinose-san might be able to get Konoe's keyword without seeming out of place.
How convenient.
This just might work. Good job, Sophia.
A piece of cake, as they say.
See if you can call her up right now.
Can I need to save.
Hello? Oh, hello there. You seem to be doing okay. That's great to hear. Truly brightens my day.
You're so evil. We're in a bit of a pinch.
Did something happen? Or, wait, let me back up a bit. How did things go in Okinawa?
Oh, right. We never told Ichinose-san about Okinawa.
That's true. We should fill her in on what's been going on.
Oh, it sounds like you're all together. Okay, let's hear it.
Give me a save point here.
I see. It seems you're caught up in another crazy adventure as usual.
Hey, this ain't nothing to laugh about.
Oops, I guess that wasn't right of me. I think I understand what's going on. So, you're after Konoe-san's keyword, right?
Right. Do you think you can get it out of him?
Well, asking him for it might be kind of weird. I mean, I already got it from him a while ago.
Say what?
But how?
Well, the day you guys came to that lecture, there was a little social gathering afterward for some of the bigger names involved. It was there I ran into Konoe-san and he gave me his business card. The keyword was right there on the front.
This man literally gives out his keyword on his business card.
Now, where'd I put it? I'm pretty sure I had it right here.
Please, you gotta find it. This is top priority.
Oh, right, okay. I think it was around here somewhere. I'll make sure I find it by tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Eccentric as ever, isn't she?
I think you meant to say evil as ever.
And it's gonna take till tomorrow? How messy do you think her room is?
A small price to pay, but if this gets us his keyword...
We'll be able to enter Konoe's jail.
Can we really count on her, though?
I'm not so sure, but we don't have any other options right now.
Yeah. Let's just make sure we're prepared for when we finally infiltrate the jail. Tomorrow, we'll link up with Zen-kichi and head to Osaka.
Please hit me with the save. Hit me with the save point. Hit me with a save.
What up?
You're really annoying me right now, game. You're really annoying me. Alright. This is gonna have to be the end of a video, because, like, I was supposed to start part 100, like, 8 minutes ago. Guys, it's really so hard to put a save point in between the day cycle? Like, come on, game. I know you can do it. You did it before. Anyways, for those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. When we come back next time for you guys on YouTube, it'll be this cutscene right here. We'll be picking up right here. But, yeah. Twitch chat, don't go anywhere. We're gonna go for, like, another hour. But, yeah. Part 100 will be an hour long. For those of you watching on YouTube, if you want to try and catch these streams live, link to my Twitch channel in the description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate support either way. And until next time, farewell.